like just training programs. Yeah, and also like doing this sort of like been partnering with somebody to do sort of like a transformation coaching course. So I've been working on that, and that's been really cool actually. Really enjoyed that. And I'm a graphic designer as well, so I've been doing some design for it, which I'm not really ages, so that's really fun. Yes, exactly. Yeah, and I just make it with those. Oh, it's Hannah! Hi, Lauren. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. Oh, look at the sun there. It's right in the corner, and it's beaming on you, like your the chosen one or something. Right? No, makes you glowing. How have you been? Oh, what, from our session? Oh no. It's because you've not done it for 2 weeks, isn't it? It's your fault. Well, kind of, it is actually, because I screwed it up last week, didn't I? So yeah, I'll take that. It was actually my fault. So. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're going to go live in about 40 seconds, just so you know. So if I suddenly stop answering you, that's why. Yeah, I'm good. Just done sculpt, haven't we? So yeah, just done a bit of pumping. Yeah. Yeah. Instagram's on. It's all good. Oh, it's all good. I'll just sit here nice and quietly. If you want to listen to the playlist alongside this class, then just go onto the website www.rise.co.uk/online, and then there will be a Spotify link above the class preview. So just click on it and it will take you there. So you can listen to some tunes whilst you're practicing. Alright, hey risers, how you doing? It's Ashton here, so welcome. We're about to do Fusion 5 here. Hope you've had a good day. And yeah, so Fusion 5, look, there's twisting, there's shoulder work, there's core work, some crows, really cool things thrown in there. If you want to make any modifications or have a rest at any point, then please feel free to do so. Okay, so I'm going to start in a wide-legged child's pose to begin with. So have your knees nice and wide and your toes tapping at the back. Arms reaching forwards. And really lengthening the arms, opening up the upper back muscles there, relax, creeping the fingers forwards, and then allowing the elbows to just relax onto the floor. Feel the whole body melt as you exhale. Now bring your focus to your breath. One big inhalation into the stomach, making the belly nice and large, and then feeling the chest open up. And exhale slowly out through your nose. Bring everything in. And let go. Take 4 more breaths here. And I want you to breathe at a slightly different rate to me. I'm just guiding you. Everyone breathes at a different rate. So it's 4. And exhale. Okay, just 3 more to go here. Maybe you want to close your eyes. Just to allow your face to really relax. Releasing tension from the jaw. Alright, 2 more breaths here. Now one final breath. Inhale, really allowing yourself to just leave any busy thoughts behind for the next 45 minutes. And okay, from here, bring your hands towards you, lift your forehead up from the floor, knees slightly in together so that they sit underneath the hips, and then
separate your feet, taking your tabletop position now. Hands underneath the shoulders, and then let's start by circling the shoulders and hips. Get the movement into the wrists and the forearms. And feeling that weight shift from side to side, fingertip to fingertip as you circle. Okay, 3 more now. So 1 breath per circle for 3. Deep breath for 2. And for 1. Alright, opposite direction, anti-clockwise now with those circles for 5. Alternately sinking those glutes back even more for 3. For 2. Bringing the weight forwards. And for 1. Coming back into your central tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes underneath. Strong recruitment of the abs here. As you exhale, lift the knees and hips into the air, taking that beautiful down facing dog. So take a note of your heels. Try to turn them outwards slightly from one another. So you really open up the hip bones, the sit bones, and the glutes here, and also the hamstrings. And then it feels good to do so. Just pedal it out. So bend one knee after the other, driving each heel towards the floor, alternating, allowing the head to relax, engaging the shoulder muscles here, really grounding into the hands for that stability. 2 more breaths, maybe even twisting your hips from side to side. And final breath. And then release heels towards the floor. Come back into the center here. 1 inhalation here. As you exhale, keeping the abs squeezed, we slowly float into that beautiful plank, keeping the feet hip width apart. So shoulders over the hands here, hips at shoulder height. And if you need to, pop the knees onto the floor. 3 breaths here. Inhale for 3. Push the floor away, guys. For 2. Keeping the core squeezed, squeezing the glutes, driving the heels to the back of the mat. And then 1 more breath. And I'm going to take a halfway chaturanga, guys. Okay, so just working that core strength, tricep strength as well. So as we exhale, shift your weight forwards, and then we're going to lower the body to halfway towards the ground. If you need to come onto the knees, that's cool. Inhale here, keeping those elbows into ribs. And then exhale, slow, lower all the way, full range chaturanga. And then inhale, scoop up into your upward dog. Roll the shoulders back. Keep those elbows knitted. Squeeze those glutes together. That's it. Lengthen the body. And then as you exhale, bring your hips back into the air. Coming back into our downward dog. Alright, 1 more of those. So 1 more vinyasa transition. Inhale here in downward, opening up back to the left, bending knees if you need to. Exhale, float forwards into plank. Inhale here, exhale halfway chaturanga again, knees or toes. 1 inhalation here. Exhale, full chaturanga. And then inhale, scoot up to your up dog, roll shoulders back. Give your glutes a big squeeze again, and then exhale, flow back to down dog. Alright, ready for our power sequence now. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, look in between hands, step or pop in between your hands. You're forward facing forward. Inhale, rise. Hands meet at the top, grounding into feet. Extend the arms, and then as we exhale, bring hands to chest. Sit back into your chair. Okay, so back onto the heels as though you're sitting into a chair, keeping glutes and core squeeze. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring the left elbow and feet outside of the right knee, coming into twisted chair. Now I want you to take a look at your knees and try to keep them in line with one another. So one isn't creeping forward. That's it, keep a weight in the heels. And then turn your torso so that the hands come as much as possible to the center of your chest here. Keep both shoulders relaxed, keep sinking back. 2 more breaths. For 2. And then 1 last breath here. And then slowly untwist. Stay sat back, guys, working into those quads, and then twist over to the other side. Keeping those glutes low. Hands to center of chest, keep twisting and opening for 3, maybe looking upwards. slightly. For 2. Feel that energy in the back of the legs. 1 more breath. Woo. And then slowly untwist. And bend the legs. And then pop your hands onto the floor. From here, we're going to step back into our downward facing dog. Okay, so we've got a transition of 2 movements here. As I inhale, I'm going to lift up my right leg, keeping hips pinned, and then as I exhale, I'm going to thread this right leg underneath my leg and open up into my forward triangle. You can keep your foot on the floor or lift it for a bit more core work here. So the whole movement is this. I then unthread and come back into my 3-legged dog. So it's 3-legged dog, threading through to forward triangle, and then back again. Alright, so if you're finding that a little bit tricky, you can separate the movements or just stay in your 3-legged dog. Are you ready? Let's go. Inhale, lift right leg. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, thread again. That's it. Even out the weight between both hands. Exhale, thread through. Are you ready for 1 more? Keeping those hips lifted. If you need to come onto your forearm for that full-on triangle, that's cool as well. And then exhale. Open up. And then roll that into that downward facing dog. Ooh, my mat is wiggling all over the place. You ready for the other side? Inhale, left leg lift, stay here. Or thread through to forward triangle. For 3. Remember all the different levels, guys. For 2. Alright, 1 more, keep those hips lifted. And for 1, open the chest. Use that inner thigh for that leg lift. And then pop back into your downward facing dog. 1 inhalation here, bend the knees, and then exhale, step up to your seated pose. And fold the legs out in front of you, and then roll back gently onto your back. So we're going to take windscreen wiper legs. So open up the arms, elbows onto the floor, that's it. And then from here, squeeze your core and lift the tailbone off the floor. The knees are bent at a 90-degree angle. Inhale here, and then as we exhale, we allow the knees to fall over to the side. Inhale back to center, exhale over to the opposite side. Alright, so for 3. For 2, keeping those knees squeezed together, guys. Keep that tailbone off the floor. And for 1. Woo. Alright, back to center. Cross the legs. Roll up into your plank. You can take your plank or you can take a rest here. Right, or join me in vinyasa. So hands underneath shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Oh, feeling that lovely back bend. And then exhale, flow back to down dog. You ready for round number 2? Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, smile to the front of the mat. Inhale, rise, hands joining at the top here. And then exhale, sit back to chair. And we twist over to the right. Keeping knees in line, go through, twisted chair. Sitting back. 2. And then 1 last breath. And we're going to stay twisted here, okay? But we're going to separate the hands and come into a twisted half move. To separate the hands, left fingertips come onto the floor in front of the feet. The right arm reaches up, and then we lift that left leg back. Continue to twist, sending energy down the base leg. We then lift the torso up towards the air, trying to lighten the load in those base fingertips here. Keep reaching and extending that right arm. If this is too much for you, then just pop your left foot onto the floor. For 3, but can keep the twist. For 2, deep breaths, guys. And last breath, keep that leg left lifted. Alright, and then release hands onto the floor, step back to the plank. Vinyasa before we do the other side. Inhale here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, beautiful. Exhale, roll back to down dog. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, up or step to forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms free, put hands together. Exhale, sit down, and we twist, knees in line for 3. Good. Feeling that lovely twist in the lower spine there. For 2. Keep sitting back. And 1 more breath. Stay twisted, twisted half move. Separate hands. Right fingertips onto the floor. Left, right, left lifts.
And then we open up, trying to stack the shoulders, twisting more with each breath. For 3, lightening the fingertips on the floor. For 2, keep reaching with the left arm. Keep that breath steady, guys. 1 more breath. Woo! And then windmill hands onto the floor. All right, take a step back into your downward facing dog. We're going to go for that 3-legged dog into fallen triangle again. So inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, thread through, or stay in your 3-legged dog if it's too much for you. For 3. For 2, keep those hips up, guys. It's all about that smooth thread through. And 1 more. Really squeeze that top leg. All right. And then from here, pop both feet onto the floor. And then shift your weight forward. We're going to come into a forearm side plank with a cross crunch. Okay, so come onto your right elbow underneath the shoulder. Pop your knee onto the bottom knee onto the floor. You need to open up into your side plank. And then from here, you want to thread your bottom leg so that it comes in front of the top leg here. And then extend the left arm. We're going to go for a cross crunch. So as I inhale, I'm going to crunch my elbow to my bottom knee. As I exhale, I open up again. 3 of these. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, open up. Keep those hips lifted. For 2. And for 1. Right, awesome. Right, roll back onto your elbows into your forearm plank. Come back onto the hands. 3-legged dog to fallen triangle on the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, thread through. For 3. For 2. 1 more, guys. And then we're going to come into our forearm side plank and cross crunch. Okay, so come on to the left elbow this time. Open up into side plank. Remember, bottom leg comes in front. Right arm lifts, extends. And then as we inhale, we crunch top elbow to bottom knee. For 3. For 2. Woo, 1 more. And for 1. And release elbows to floor, elbows replace. Hands replace elbows, sorry. And then shift back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend knees. Exhale, step up, hop to seated. Unfold your legs in front of you. And then roll back, windscreen, wide the legs, guys. Open the arms, and then inhale in center, then exhale, roll to side, keeping knees squeezed together. For 3, for 2, and for 1. All right, come back into center with the legs, and then extend the legs, bend the knees if you need to. Pop your hands together in prayer pose, and then point your arms, extend your arms and point your fingers towards your ankles. Lift the shoulder blades off the floor, chin to chest. Really squeezing the abs and taping that low back to the floor. We're going to hold here for 5 deep breaths. 5. Keep reaching, keep extending the arms. For 4, keep extending the legs. 3, deep breaths. Maybe you're shaking a tiny bit. That's 4. Tailbone off the floor, and 1 more breath. And then release, shoulder blades to floor, make up a rock and roll, cross legs, and then roll up to plank for vinyasa or rest. Inhale, in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoot to up dog. Do lovely stretching abs. And exhale, floated down dog. Okay, so we're going to do a double round next just to fit all of the power in. Inhale, bend the knees. You'll see what I mean as we do it. And exhale, pop feet in between the hands. Inhale, rise, our hands together. Exhale, sink back. And then twist over to the right for 3. Knees in line. For 2. And 1 more breath, keeping that chest open and shoulders to left. And staying twisted, let's come into that twisted half moon. Left fingertips onto the floor, lifting, twisting, squeezing that top leg. For 3. For 2. And if you're really wobbly with struggling to stay balanced, I recommend just looking at a spot on the floor. And 1 more breath. Alright, are you ready? So we're going to stay balanced on our right leg. And then we're going to rise up into a dancer's pose. Okay, so take and hold up the left foot, heel to bum, knees together. Right arm reaches up, reach hinge at the hips, leaning forward slightly, lifting the chest, getting that new beautiful back bend in, kicking this back knee backwards and upwards, and then we're going to pulse 3 times in that base line, working into the glute. Inhale, bend, exhale, extend. 3 of those, for 3. Breathe, guys. For 2. And for 1. Woo! Alright, now release your foot, step back. Okay, onto the ball of your foot, stay in this lunging position, and then arms are extended in prayer pose. Nose over knee, keeping strong in the legs, feeling that energy in that front leg. 3 deep breaths, keep extending the arms for 3. Arms beside the ears, guys. Good. For 2, stay as still as we can. 45-degree angle of the body, and 1 more breath. Woo. And then release, come to floor. Take your plank or rest. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, flow to down dog. You ready for everything on the other side? Inhale, bend. Exhale, to the front. Inhale, rise, hands together. Exhale, sink and twist, knees together. Twist and lift for 3. Sinking back, father into those heels. For 2. Keep opening up. Last breath. Before we take our twisted half moon, separate the hands, right fingertips to floor, lift and open for 3. Let's see if we can take more weight out of those fingertips. For 2. Alright, 1 more breath, hang on in there, and then we're going to slowly untwist and rise and come into our dances, remember, with the pulses. If you don't want to take the pulses, that's cool, just hold your dances. Knees together, heel to bum, foot in hand, left arm sweeps up, hinging forward. So you're ready for those bends, those pulses. Inhale, bend, exhale, extend for 3. For 2, lift your knee in towards your midline, lifted one like this, and for 1, keep the back knee back. And then release your foot, step back into your power lunge again. So front leg is at 90 degrees, sink into the hips. Extend the arms. Lunge forward, nose over knee, reach, extend for 3, powering up that front leg. For 2, try to keep the shoulders relaxed over there. And 1 more breath, guys. Woo! And then release, hands onto the floor. Step back into your downward dog. Ready for 3-legged dog to triangle. Inhale, right leg lifts, exhale. Open thread through for 3. Can you make that thread through any smoother? And that thread back as well for 2. So you kind of pivot on the ball of your base foot there. And 1 more breath. Woo. Alright, feet down. Are you ready? Come into your side plank. So onto your right elbow first. Open up. Thread your right leg underneath your left so that it comes in front. Cross crunch, left arm reaches up. Inhale, crunch. Exhale, open up for 3. For 2, squeeze the core. Relax your hand. And for 1. Alright, rolling back into our plank. Hands replacing elbows. Coming back into downward facing dog. You're ready for the other side. So 3-legged dog to forward triangle. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, thread, open up for 3, for 2, really lift those hips, 1 more breath, and release back into downward dog. Okay, from here shift to plank, into side plank, over to the other side, rolling over to the right, left leg is in front, cross crunch. Right arm extends, crunch, inhale, crunch, exhale, over for 3. For 2, nice and slowly, no rushing the movement. And for 1. Okay, now roll back into your central forearm plank. Hands replace the elbows. Now we're going to hold an extended high plank. Alright, so move. If you want to stay in your plank, normal plank, that's cool. If you want to challenge yourself a bit, then keep shuffling your hands forward and the feet backwards as well. So you really want to extend that plank So the more you extend, the more challenging it is, the harder work it is to stay up here. 3 breaths for 3. Squeeze the core, guys. Yeah, looking great. For 2, you can do this. Woo! Might be shaking a little bit. And 1 more breath. Alright, nice one. Pop onto the knees, hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck your toes underneath. We're not done with our core yet. And then from here, lift knees off the floor, keeping the hips low. Now you can do little toe taps, or you can do some jacks with me. Hand jacks or toe taps. 10 please, go for 10, 9, 8, keep the hips low, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, lift the hips into the earth, take downward dog. Slowly breath now. Inhale in. Exhale, bend knees, and then pop or stop to seated position. Legs out in front of you, and then slowly roll back. Windscreen wiper legs. Open the arms, open the chest, knees up. And we go inhale to center, exhale to side. For 3, keep your knees squeeze together. For 2, and for 1. Okay, extend legs now, hands to prayer position, lifting, reaching towards the ankles with the hands, shoulder blades off the floor. Hold for 3, deep breaths. You can bend the knees if you want. For 2, and 1 more breath here. Alright, from here, stay in this position and then lower 1 leg. Okay, if you want to, if you need to, you can both bend the foot and bend the knee and pop the foot onto the floor. That's it. Keep it lifted off the floor if you can. Stay here for another 3 breaths. 3. Keep holding that. You can even pulse actually up and down with the abs. For 2. And for 1. Alright, are you ready? Both legs extended again. Lower the other one. Let's go. For 3. Pulse if you want. For 2. And 1. Oh man. Release onto the floor. And then from here, we're going to finish off with some ab bicycles. 20 of these, yeah? So you can have your legs bent, hands to temples, chin to chest, elbows wide. And then from here, we're going to crunch opposite elbow to opposite knee. Exhale as we crunch. Inhale, center, exhale, crunch. Lowering, lengthening the other leg. If that's too much, then keep both legs bent. Shall we go now? Let's go. 20, 19, 18. So it's relatively fast paced this bit. 16, 15. Keep the elbows wide. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Squeezing the obliques. 9, 8. The lower abs too. 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep it up, guys. You can do it. 2, and 1. Oh. Okay, untwist. Feet onto the floor. Let's counter stretch. Hands onto the floor besides the hips. Legs are bent. And then let's lift into that beautiful glute bridge. Now, interlock your hands behind the back if possible. And then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel that relief, guys, on the front of the abs. Enjoy these next few moments. For 3. Well done, guys. That was powered up. For 2. And then last breath. You now slowly release the hands and then allow the spine to roll down incrementally. Holding pelvic floor till the very last minute. Alright, now bring knees to chest and then have a rock and roll. We're going to move into the flex section of the class next. Breathing and moving a little bit slower, taking our time a little bit more. Okay, whenever you're ready, roll or push up to a seated position, and then pop hands onto the floor and step back into your plank. Alright, 1 inhalation here, vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop into up dog. Oh yeah, lovely stretch. And then exhale, flow back into your down dog. Now inhale, lift up your right leg. And then as you exhale, thread knee towards chest and then pop your foot in between your hands here. And then release your left knee onto the floor. Relax
Sorry, don't relax your foot, sorry. Keep your toes tucked underneath and lift the hands off the floor here. Yeah. Okay, so from here, inhale, reach up with the arms, extend the arms, and then lean back, keeping the core brace, but going for that beautiful back, sinking down into the hips as well. Front knee is directly above the front ankle. 3 deep breaths for 2. Keep reaching for extending. For 2. And last breath here. And then release your back bend, straighten up the torso, and then interlock your hands behind your back. If it feels good to do so, okay? If not, then just keep them behind you without taking the bind. Roll your shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then on your next inhalation, squeeze your core and your glutes, and then lift into that high lunge there, into your crescent lunge. Sink down into the hips, deepen your crescent lunge, and lift the chest. 3 deep breaths for 3. For 2. Opening up the chest, feel it open. Enjoy it, and 1 more breath. Alright, and then release from back bend. And then from here we're going to take a pyramid pose. Okay? So if possible, release your hands and then take a little prayer pose in between your shoulder blades. If that is not possible, then take hold of the opposite elbow in the opposite hand. Okay, just whatever is possible again. And then step your back foot in, so that both feet are flat on the floor, both toes pointing forward, and take a pyramid pose. Both legs as straight as possible, no reason you need to bend that front knee. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, hinge forwards. Allow nose to come to knee, feeling that deep hamstring stretch in the front leg, and making sure that that back heel is taped to the floor. For 3. Keep relaxing the upper body. Relax the shoulders as well. 2. And then 1 more. Right, slowly rising up. Okay, release your hands from one another. And next we're going to take a warrior 3. Alright, you've got a choice. You can have the arms in front or to heart, or even shooting backwards, completely up to you. So grinding into the front foot. Are you ready? You're going to go straight for that lift into warrior 3. That's it, grinding into front leg. Reach forwards, maybe even connecting the hands here. Pin the hips down for 3. For 2. Stabilizing the hips, chest parallel to the floor. 1 more breath. Alright, so from here, we're now going to open up into a half moon. We've got a few choices, okay? So we can either just open up the hips, stacking them on top of one another, staying balanced on that one leg, keep reaching forwards with the arms. But if this is too much for you, then pop your right fingertips onto the floor, pop your left hand onto your hip. If you want to use a brick for that connection between your hands and your and the floor, then that's cool as well. Right, so shall we go for that transition again? Okay, just so we get another go at it. Alright, so from warrior 3, opening up into that half moon. Get ready, ground, reach forwards, and then open up. 3 deep breaths for 3. Keep squeezing that top glute, stacking shoulders, stacking hips. For 2, lengthening the whole body. You can do it. 1 more breath. Take whichever variation you need. And then release. Well done, guys. That is challenging, right? Hands onto the floor and then step back to your plank. Shake out the hips, shake out the legs. Have a little rest if you need. Or get ready to vinyasa with me and we'll do everything on the other side. 1 inhalation here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Slow breath, regulating the breath. Exhale back to down dog. Okay, everything on the other side now. So this time, inhale, lift up the left leg. And then exhale, pop up in between the hands. Pop your right knee onto the floor. Keep the toes tucked. And then inhale, lift up the arms, sinking down to hips, opening up hip flexor, lifting the chest, extending the arms. 3. Little pinch of the shoulder blade, but keeping the shoulders relaxed. For 2.
And then one more breath. Looking good there, Hannah? Alright, from here, hey. And then from here, interlock your hands behind back, or have elbows in hands, or just hands separate. Get ready to lift up into your high lunge. Squeeze glutes, squeeze core, lift. Sink down and lift chest. Straighten that back leg for 3. For 2, get that lovely crescent shape in the back of the body there, that lovely curve. And one more breath, keeping the legs strong. And then release. Okay, release your hands and then take prayer pose or elbows in hands. Stepping forwards with that right foot. Taking pyramid pose again. Back heel take to floor. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge and fold. Nose to knee. You can bend the front knee if you want to. If you want to make a little bit of connection with the nose to knee, completely up to you. For 3. For 2, relax the shoulders. Feel that front hamstring opening up beautifully. One more breath, keeping that back foot on the floor, both toes pointing forwards. And then slowly roll up. Oops, try not to roll too much. And then separate the hands or elbows out from hands. Now remember that lift into warrior 3 and then opening into that half moon, yeah? So grab into the front foot. Do whatever you want with the arms in your warrior 3. That's it. Flex your top foot, maybe even yeah, you can flex the foot to keep the leg engaged here. Right, or you can point it up to you. Reach forwards. Okay, 2 more breaths, chest parallel to the floor. Keep extending the body. Keep lengthening. You can stop bending the knee. 1 more breath. You can do this. And then let's go for that opening up, that rotation into that half moon. Maybe you want to connect the hands. But try to stack the elbows as much as possible. For 3, now this might not be very possible for a lot of people if you've got really tight hips, but no worries, there are a lot of levels that you can do. For 2, just try your best. Hang on in there guys, keep squeezing that top lip, 1 more breath. Woo! And then slowly unsqueeze, pop hands onto the floor. Oh, slow the breath down guys and take your plank or have a little rest. Okay, pop your knees down. I'll just have a little rest actually because we just realised we're going to go into our wild card next. Okay, so our wild card today is a combination of a few different movements. Right, so we're going to do some crow toe taps, and then if it's possible, go from like a crow into a headstand and then back into crow. Alright, so let's start with the crow. So take your down dog first, and then from here, I'm going to step or jump the feet onto either side of the hands, completely up to you how you want to get into that squat. Weight into the heels. If you need to sit onto a brick or this is a bit too deep for you, then you can come into a half squat instead. Okay? And then from here, we're going to come into our crow. So hands onto the floor, at shoulder width apart. Pop your knees, pop your weight forwards, and then pop your knees on the outside of the triceps. Okay? And then once you feel comfortable, once you feel stable on your hands, make sure your hands are flat, elbows lifting. You're going to lift 1 foot off the floor and then tap the toe with the underfoot. Okay, squeeze the heel in towards the glutes. Now, if you're stable here, do some toe taps. So we lower 1 set of toes into the wall and come back. Lower and back. Lower and back. Lower and back. Right, I'm just doing 3 on each side. We'll go on that exercise. It just really tests your core stability there. So deep breaths again. Try not to hold your breath when you're doing this. Yeah, that's it. Very good. I can't see what Paul's doing, but I'll see if you see something. Alright, so if you're comfortable with that, let's go from crow to headstand to crow again. Now, this is a little bit tricky, so take it slowly. So we come into our crow as usual, and then from here, we release the crown of the head to the floor. Round into the hands, keeping the elbows lifted. Take our headstand, Now you can take low headstand or extended headstand, up to you. Keeping elbows nipped in. And then from here, pop the knees back onto the floor. And then we push back off the floor. And then lift back into our crowd. Alright, that was a little go. No worries if you need to tap your toes on the floor a little bit between your headstand and crowd. So what's important, guys, is that when we go into that headstand, you're right, you make sure that when we go into that headstand, our head and our hands are in a sort of like triangular formation here, and the feet are stay pointing forwards. You want to make sure that the elbows are at 90 degrees as well. So as you get tired, they'll start to splay out, so just be wary of that. Alright. But no worries if you need to work on that headstand first before you go for that transition, okay? You can practice a little bit after the class if you want. Alright, shall we move into our chill now? Lovely chill. Okay, so from here, slowly you roll back onto your backs. Have a little rest now. Really slowing it down. Calming the breath. Just allowing the mind and body to reset a little bit. Okay. From here, we're going to come into a wind-relieving pose. Right. So we're going to hug our right knee towards our chest, and then just place our hands around that knee. Okay. Now you're going to use your abs just to squeeze the knee in towards your chest a little bit until you feel like you're sort of at your limit. And then if it feels good to do so, you can start to circle the knee into joint. Yeah, getting that hip movement there. Or you might get a little bit crunchy. Or the better to sort of just get a bit loosened here. For 3, for 2, 1 breath per circle, and 1. And then from here, release your leg, and then move on to the other side now. So remember, squeeze your abs, get that knee a little bit closer towards the chest. When you feel like it can't get any closer, then start to circle the knee for 3, 1 breath per circle, for 2, and for 1. Okay, now coming into a single leg spinal twist. So keeping your right hand on your left knee, allow your left arm to come out to the side, fall over to the side. Look at your left hand, take a big inhalation here, and then as you exhale, allow your left knee to fall over to the right. And just surrender, guys. Let yourself just fall into the pose, deepening the twist. Feeling that opening in the chest, in the left pec there. Letting the shoulders sink downwards, maintaining contact with the floor. For 3, for 2. Last breath. You now slowly untwist. Release your left leg, and then let's move to the other side now. So left arm onto the right knee, right arm out to the side, look over to your right hand. Inhale here, and then exhale, allow your right knee to fall over to the left. Oh, once again, allow yourself to just let go. Surrender for 3, for 2, and for 1. And twisting, coming back into center, bring your knees to chest, have a little rock and roll round, massage out the lower back, and then let's finish off with a beautiful happy baby. Open up the knees, legs into the egg, and then elbows onto inside of the knees, hands taking hold of ankles, outside or inside of feet, or even taking a toe bind with your feet fingers there. Alright, so from here, concentrate on just letting go of all tension in the lower back and the shoulders. And once you feel relaxed, and you can allow yourself to gently rock from side to side. And try to enjoy the movement here.
let it happen naturally. You don't want to sort of like swing yourself into any direction too much. You do have to use your core a little bit just to stop yourself from falling over to the side. Try 3 deep breaths for 3. 2. Keep relaxing the shoulders. And 1 more breath. And then come back into center. From here, release your toes off. And then let's take our beautiful Shavasana. So straightening legs out. Maybe you want to take round angle, up to you. Palms facing upwards. Shoulders rolling back. Spine sinking downwards. Inhaling relaxation. And exhaling out tension. Enjoy the stillness and peace that your body's feeling right now. Allowing the lips to slightly part. Letting the breath be an anchor to the present moment. Enjoying this moment. Now you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you want at home. If you're following me, we'll just take another breath, 1 deep one. And when you're time, just gently wiggle the knees and toes and slowly roll to one side. And then whenever you're ready, slowly roll or push up to a seated pose. Okay. And then let's close off the practice, guys. Relax the arms, chest is up. Inhale, rise up with the arms, hands together. And then exhale, bring hands